Hello students, welcome to the channel. In this video, we'll solve the math calculator section of the August 2021 EST1 test. So let's begin. In 2017, country Y had 500 miles of paved roads. Starting in 2018, the country has been building 6 miles of new paved roads each year. At this rate, if M is the number of years after 2017, which of the following functions? F gives the number of miles of paved roads that will be in country Y, assuming that new paved roads go out of service. So in 2017, the number of paved roads was 500, and it is increasing at the rate of 6 miles, right? So the slope is 6 and the y-intercept is 500 because that's the initial value. So the function in terms of m, where m is the number of years after 2017, would be, let's call this capital M and this capital C. So that will be m times small m plus c, similar to mx plus c. So that's 6m plus 500. So Fm would be 500 plus 6m, option C. Okay, question 2. The circular diagram above shows the results of a survey made on the number of books read by 200 pupils in a certain school. What is the number of pupils who read less than 3 books? So less than 3 books would be two books or 1 book, right? That's less than 3 books. So 2 books is 18%. And 1 book is 20%. So that's a total of 38%, right? So we have to find 38% of 200. So that's 76, option D. A machine finishes the paving of 600 meters of a road in 1 hour. At the same steady rate, how much time would it take two identical machines to finish paving 300 meters? Okay, so to pave 600 meters, one machine takes 1 hour. So to pave 300 meters, the machine would take half an hour. And if you have 2 machines working on this, then it would take 1/4 of an hour, which is 15 minutes. In the xy plane above, the equation of line L is 2mx minus 2y plus 12 is 0, where m is a constant. What is the slope of the line? Okay, so let's first find the constant. So we can put 3 comma 2 in the equation. So 2m into 3 minus 2 times 2 plus 12 is 0. So 6m minus 4 plus 12 is 0. So 6m plus 8 is 0. So m is minus 8 by 6. So that is minus 4 by 3. Right? So then the equation becomes 2 times minus 4 by 3x minus 2y plus 12 is 0. So that is minus 8 by 3x minus 2y plus 12 is 0. Right? So this is the equation of the line. Now, when the line is written in this form, the slope is given by minus a by b. So that's minus of minus 8 by 3 by minus 2. So 2 into 4, 8. So that's minus 4 by 3, option A. Right, actually we could have found the slope directly from here, right? Because if the slope is minus a by b, it would be minus of 2m by minus 2, which will be m, right? So we get the same answer for the slope. Jack has K dollars. He spends 3/4 of his money on a t-shirt and 1/3 of what was left on a sandwich. Okay, so he spends 3/4 on a t-shirt So he's left with 1/4 and he spends 1/3 of that. So 1/12 he spends on a sandwich. Okay. Now, if this left him with $t, what is K in terms of T? Okay, so he has spent 3/4 plus 1/12. So that is 9 plus 1. So that's 10/12, which is 5/6. So he's left with 1/6, right? So K/6 should be T. So K is 60, option A. The supply function of a product is Fx is 1 plus x/2, and the demand function of the product is Gx is 2/x+1, where x represents the price in dollars of the product. What is the market equilibrium for this product, given that it is the point of intersection of the two curves? Okay, so that would be 1 plus x/2 is 2/x+1. So that's 2 plus x/x. So x plus x squared is 4 plus 2x. So x squared minus x minus 4 is 0. So that would be minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac. So plus 16/2. So that's 1 plus minus root 17/2. Okay, so let's plug that in the calculator. 1 plus root 17, and that divided by 2. So we get 2.56, option C. Okay. Tina got on her exams the following grades: physics 75 on 100 with coefficient 2, English 60 on 100 with coefficient 4, chemistry 80 on 100 with coefficient 1. Knowing that the coefficient of math is 5, what would be her minimum grade in math to have at least an average of 80? Okay, so coefficient I think would mean weight. So effectively physics has a weight of 200, and so she got 150 out of 200. Here it is English has a weight of 4, so she got 240 out of 400 effectively. Chemistry is 1, so 80 out of 100. And let's say her grade in math is x, so then it would be 5x by 500, right? Now, average of 80 by 100, right? So this would be 150 plus 240 plus 80 plus 5x divided by 5 and 1, 6 and 4, 10 and 2, 1200, right? And she should have an average of 80, right? So let's say 240 plus 80 is 320, 320, 420, 470, 470 plus 5x out of 1200 should be greater than equal to 0.8, right? 80 on 100. So 470 plus 5x should be greater than 1200 into 0.8. So that's 8 twos are 6, 96, 960. So 5x should be greater than 960 minus 470, which is 9 and 490. So x should be greater than 490 by 5, which is 98, right? So she should get a minimum of 98 on math to get this result. The graph of y is equal to tx squared minus 5tx minus 60 is shown here, where t is a constant. If the graph passes through the point 1, 10, which of the following is the maximum value of y? Okay, so let's first find t. So 10 is equal to t times 1 squared minus 5t times 1 minus 6t. So that becomes t minus 5t minus 6t. So that's minus 10t. So t becomes negative 1, right? So y is negative x squared plus 5x plus 6. This is the function. So to find the maximum value of y, we'll have to find the vertex h comma k. So the value of h will be minus b by 2a. So minus of 5 by 2 into minus 1. So that's 5 by 2. And to find k, we will simply put x equal to 5 by 2 in the equation. So minus of 25 by 4 plus 25 by 2 plus 6. So this will be 4 minus 25 plus 50 plus 24. So that becomes minus 25 plus 24 is minus 1. So 49 by 4, which is 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, and 12.25. So the maximum value of y is 12.25. A study showed that the number of users of a mobile application has been growing exponentially with the number of new members doubling every 3 months. Okay, doubling every 3 months. We know that the initial number of users when the study started was 100,000. The equation of the growth is given by 100 e to the power alpha t measured in thousands of users after t months. How many users will the application have in 2 years? Okay, so the function is p times 2 to the power t by 3, right? Where t is the number of months, doubling every 3 months, right? So that's a is 100 times 2 to the power t by 3. Now in 2 years, there are 24 months. So that will be 100 times 2 to the power 24 by 3, which is 8. So that's 100 times 2 in 32, 2 to the power 6, 64, 256, right? So it will be 25600 and then measured in thousands. So 25600 users. So B. Based on the figure above, what is the area of triangle MNJ if the area of the triangle MNJ is double the area of the triangle NJP? Okay. So the area of triangle NMP is half into 3 into 4. So that's 6, right? And we have to find M and J. So M and J, let's say M and J is X, then P and J is X by 2. So X plus X by 2 is 6. So 3X by 2 is 6. So X is 4. So 4 is the area of M and J. Okay, which of the following is an equivalent form of this function? Fx is x minus 2 times x plus 3 minus 2x minus 4 the whole squared. So this is x minus 2 into x plus 3 minus, if I take 2 common, then x minus 2 the whole squared, right? So now I can take x minus 2 common. So I get x plus 3 here and minus 4 times x minus 2, right? So that becomes x minus 2, x plus 3 minus 4x plus 8. So that becomes x minus 2. Uh, x minus 4x is minus 3x plus 11. So x minus 2 into 11 minus 3x, option C. In the figure above, the circles are tangential to each other. The radius of circle 1 is r and the radius of circle 2 is 2r. Okay, so this is r radius and this is 2r. If the sum of their areas is 100 pi, what is the length of AB? Okay, so pi r squared plus pi 2r squared is 100 pi. So r squared plus 4r squared is 100. 5r squared is 100. So r squared is 20. So r is root 20, right? And that can be written as 2 root 5. So r is 2 root 5. So this is r, this is r, this is 2r, and this is 2r. So AB is 2r, 4r, 6r. So that will be 6 into 2 root 5. So that's 12 root 5. If 3x is 24y, what is the value of 3y by x the whole squared? Okay, so 3x is 24y. So x is 8y. So y by x is 1 by 8. So 3y by x is 3 by 8. So the square of that would be 9 by 64, option A. Tom has horses, dogs, and birds in his farm. The number of birds he has is 4 times the number of dogs. Number of birds is 4 times the number of dogs, and he has 3 more dogs than horses. 3 more dogs than horses. So dogs is horse plus 3. 3 more dogs than horses. Which of the following could be the total number of these animals? Okay. So birds plus dogs plus horses is 4d plus d plus d minus 3. So that's 6d minus 3. Okay, so 6d minus 3 could be 27, right? Because 6 into 5, 30 minus 3 is 27. Can't be 25 because d will not be a whole number. Can't be 26 and can't be 28. So it's C. If x is different from -1, 0, and 1, which of the following is equivalent to x divided by 1 by x minus 1 plus 1 by 1 plus x? So that's x divided by x square minus 1, 1 plus x minus 1. 1 and minus 1 goes. So x by 2x into x square minus 1. So x square minus 1 by 2. Option D. What is the equation of the line D not shown that passes through the origin and is perpendicular to line K? Okay, so line K is 0, 3 and 2, 0. So the slope of line K would be minus 3 by 2. So the slope of line D will be 2 by 3 because perpendicular lines have slopes that are negative reciprocals of one another. And since line D passes through the origin, it is in the form y is equal to mx. So y is 2 by 3x. Option A. Line M in the xy plane passes through the points 2a, a square, and 2b, b square, with a not equal to b. Which of the following is the slope? Okay, so slope will be b squared minus a squared over 2b minus 2a. So that's b plus a times b minus a over 2 times b minus a. So that's b plus a by 2. b plus a by 2. What is the solution region of the system? X minus y less than equal to 3 and y greater than equal to minus x represented in the graph. Okay, so this line is y equal to negative x. So this line will be x minus y is 3. Now, y greater than negative x will be the region above this line, right? Because the coefficient of y is positive. And x minus y less than 3 will be the region above this line again, because the coefficient of y is negative, right? You can also use the origin test to get the right regions. So here I noticed that the system will be the one where both the sections intersect. So that will be region 2. In the system of equations above, a and b are constants. If the system has one solution, which of the following could be the values of a and b? So x plus 3y is b by 2, and 4x plus 4ay is 20. So for one solution, that is a unique solution, a1 by a2 should not be equal to b1 by b2, where a1 and a2 are the coefficients of x and b1 and b2 are the coefficients of y. So 1 by 4 should not be equal to 3 by 4a. So that means that a should not be equal to 3. So if a should not be equal to 3, so the only choice that you get is option D. Okay, in the figure above, AE is 1/3 of AB and AD is 1/3 of AC. The area of triangle ABC is how many times the area of the trapezoid EDCB? Okay, so by the SAS property, the two triangles are similar because the ratio of these sides to the bigger sides and the included angle is the same. So in that case, the area of triangle AED will be 1 by 9, the area of triangle ABC, right? Because the ratio of areas of similar triangles is the square of the ratio of sides, and the ratio of sides is 1 by 3. So then, if the triangle has an area x, then this will be x by 9, and the trapezoid would be 8x by 9, right? So the area of the triangle ABC is how many times the area of the trapezoid EDCB? So that will be 9 by 8, option A. A container is filled with 200 balls, 80 of them are yellow. After removing X yellow balls, 75% of the remaining balls are not yellow. Which of the following is a value of X? Okay, so there was 200 balls, of which 80 were yellow and 120 were non-yellow. And then you have removed X balls. So you have 200 minus X balls. And 75% of this are non-yellow. Okay, so 75% of this are non-yellow. So non-yellow will still be 120, right? Because you have removed X balls only. So 200 minus X is 120 times 4 by 3. So this is 40. So 160. So X is 40. So you have removed 40 yellow balls. In 2007, a watch manufacturer found that 2 out of every 30 watches produced were defective. So 2 out of 30 were defective, right? If the manufacturer produces 2 million watches, which of the following is closest to the estimated number of non-defective? So 28 out of 30 are non-defective. So that will be X out of 2 million. So X will be 2 million times 28 by 30. So that should be, let's just do this. 2 million. So I'll just do 2 into 28, 56 by 30, which is 1.867, right? Yeah, 1.867. So B is the better answer. It's closer. The graph above shows the test grades of over 20 or 40 students. Okay. Based on the graph above, what is the average grade on the test? Okay, so 4 students got 6, so total for them is 24. 8 got 14, so total for them is 8 into 4, 32, carry 3, 1, 1, 2. 12 students got 20, so 240. 10 got 16, so 160, and 6 got 8, so 48. So total is 24, 112, 240, 160, and 48. 4 and 2, 6, and 8, 14, carry 1. 2 and 1, 3 and 1, 4 and 4, 8 and 6, 14 and 4, 18, carry 1. 1, 2, and 2, 4 and 1, 5. So then it will be 584 by 40. So 58.4 by 4. 4 ones are 4. 18, 4 fours are 16, 4 6 are 24, 14.6. For what value of x is this less than 0? So modulus of 4 minus x minus 2 should be less than 0. So modulus of 4 minus x should be less than 2. So 4 minus x should be less than 2, or 4 minus x should be greater than minus 2. So minus x less than minus 2. So x greater than 2, or minus x greater than minus 6. So x less than 6. So x should lie between 2 and 6. So 3. Okay. The table above shows the distribution of age and sports activity for 540 employees of a company. If an employee aged under 40 is selected at random, under 40, so the denominator would be 260. What is the probability that he practices any kind of sport? So that's 220 by 260. So 0 and 0 cancel. 211, 213. 11 by 13, D. Ryan estimates that there are X people in a concert. Bella, who knows the actual number of people who attended the concert, Y, notes that Ryan's estimate is within 50 people of the actual number of people. Which of the following inequalities represents the relationship between X and Y? Okay. So Ryan's estimate is within 50 people. So Y could be X minus 50, or it could be X plus 50, right? So the difference between X and Y could be from minus 50 to plus 50. So modulus of X minus Y should be between, should be less than equal to 50. So option A. Okay. You are riding in a car at a velocity V0 in meters per second towards a loud block party. Because of this movement, the actual frequency of the sound waves emitted by the speakers, F, is perceived by you to be a different frequency, F dash. The speaker's sound waves travel at a velocity V in meters per second. This phenomenon is called the Doppler effect. The formula above shows a relationship between the variables. Okay, so V0 is the car velocity. Which of the following expresses the velocity of the car in terms of other variables? Okay, So f dash by f is v plus v naught by v. So that's 1 plus v naught by v. So f dash by f minus 1 is v naught by v. So f dash minus f by f is v naught by v. So v naught is v times f dash minus f by f. V naught is v times f dash minus f, f dash minus f by f. So d. If the velocity of the car is 22, so v naught is 22. Velocity of sound waves, v is 340, and you perceive the frequency, that is f dash is 500. Which of the following is closest to the actual frequency? So you have to find f. So 500 is 362 by 340 into f. So f is 500 into 340 by 362. So let's just plug that in. 340 divided by 362. That is this multiplied by 500. So 470. Yeah, option C. The table below summarizes students' work placement after graduation based on the major. Given a person who works outside his field of study, so total is 23,784. What is the probability that he majored in business? So 11,753. Okay. So 11, this is very close to half, right? So it should be 0.5. Yeah. The equation above is an equation of a circle. Which of the lines represented is a tangent? Okay. So x square plus y square minus 6x minus 4y plus 9 is 0. So x square minus 2x into 3 plus 3 squared minus 3 squared plus y squared minus 2y into 2 plus 2 squared minus 2 squared plus 9 is 0. So x minus 3 whole squared, y minus 2 whole squared is 9 plus 4 minus 9. So that is 4. So the center is 3 comma 2 and the radius is 2. So 3 comma 2 and the radius is 2. Okay. So this is 3 comma 2 and this is the radius 2. Okay. So y is equal to half 1 by 3x minus 1 by 3. Okay, we'll come back to this. Y equal to x. Y equal to x does not seem tangential. Y equal to 3. Y equal to 3. No, that is definitely not tangential. And x equal to 5. 3 plus 2. Yeah, x equal to 5 is tangential, right? Yes. Because this distance is 3 and this distance is 2, the radius. So D has to be the answer. Okay, a supermarket has 3 branches, A, B, and C in 3 different cities. The head manager realized that on average per day, branch A has 20% more customers than B. So branch A is 1.2 B and branch B has 20% fewer customers than C. So B is 0.8 C. The number of customers in branch A is 1200. What is the number of customers in C? Okay, so A is 1200. So that's 1.2 B. So B would be 1000. So 1000 is 0.8 C. So C is 1000 by 0.8. So let's plug that in. 1000 divided by 0.8. So that's 1250. 1250. Okay, humidity percentage varies according to the temperature. The scatter plot compares the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit and relative humidity on a certain day every hour from 12 to 8 p.m. The line of best fit is shown. Based on the line of best fit, what is the predicted humidity percentage at a temperature of 74? So that's 75%, right? Okay. And what is the humidity percentage represented by the data point farthest from the line of best fit? So that's this. So that's 90%. James adds to an oil tank 10 liters on day one. Then every day he adds 50% the amount he filled the day before. After 1000 days, how much oil is there approximately in the tank? Okay, so day one, he added 10. Day two, he added 50%, so 5. Day three, 2.5, and so on. So this is a geometric progression. First term is 10 and common ratio is half. And because we are going to 1000 days, we can use the sum to infinity formula, which is a by 1 minus r. So 10 by half, so it will be 20. After 1000 days, there would be 20 liters. Miriam opens a bank account with an initial deposit of 10,000 Egyptian pound. The bank account will earn 5% interest compounded annually for the first 3 years, after which it will earn 8% interest. What is the amount added to Miriam's account after 5 years? Okay. So for the first 3 years, it would be 10,000 times 1.05 to the power 3, right? That will be the that will be the total after 3 years. And on this, you will have earn 8% for 2 years, right? Because total you have to took for 5 years. So on this amount, it would be 1.08 to the power 2. So what is the total? Let's plug that in. 1.05 cube, 1.05 to the power 3. So that's 1.1, let's say 1.158, 1.158, and that's this, and 1.08 squared is 1.08 to the power 2 is 1.166, 1.166, right? So then we have 1.166 multiplied by 1.158. So that's 1.35. Yeah, let's take 1.35. So 10,000 into 1.35. So that's 13,500, right? So what is the total added to her account? That's 3,500 after 5 years. A spinner has 2 blue sections, 3 red sections, and 5 yellow sections. It is spun twice. What is the probability of getting different colors? Okay. So let's say the first one is blue. So then 2 plus 3, 5 plus 5, 10. So there are 10 colors. So 2 out of 10. And the other one can be 5 plus 3, 8 out of 9. Okay, let's say the first is red. So 3 out of 10 and the others are 7 out of 9. And let's say the first is yellow. So 5 out of 10 and 5 out of 9. Okay, so denominator is 90, 16 plus 21 plus 25. So that is 6 plus 1, 7 and 5, 12, 2, carry 1, 1, 2 and 2, 4 and 2, 6, 62 by 90. So I think we'll give it as a decimal, 62 by 90. 62 divided by 90, 0.69, 0.69, right? Okay. The chart above shows the commission structure for staff members working in a company. All members of the staff benefit from a fixed salary of 800 monthly plus a commission on the profit of the company as shown in the chart. Okay, so commission rate is different, but the fixed salary is the same. The salary of the manager Sam for the month of January was 7,000. What is the salary of the supervisor John in Jan? Okay, so let's say the profit was P. So 800 plus 5% of P is 7,000, right? Because that's what Sam earned. So 5% of P is 6,200. So P is 6,200 into 100 by 5, which is 5 into 20. 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12, 1, 2, 3. So 124,000 was the profit, right? So then how much would John earn? John would earn 800 plus 3% of 124,000. So let's just plug that in. 3% of 124,000. So 0.03 into 124,000, that's 3720. And 3720 plus 800 would be 4520. So John will earn 4520. Okay, in Feb, the salary of an employee, a senior supervisor, and a trainee was 13,650 together. What was the approximate salary of the trainee alone? Okay. So senior supervisor would be 800 plus 0.04 profit. Employee would be 800 plus 0.02 times profit. And trainee would be 800 plus 0.01 times profit, right? So the total would be 2,400 plus 0.07 times profit. And that is 13650. So 0.07p is 0 minus 0 is 0, 5 minus 0, 5, 6 minus 4, 2, 13 minus 2, 11. So the profit for Feb was 11,250 divided by 0.07. So that's 16714, 16714.3. Okay. So for the trainee, it would be 800 plus 1% of this, right? So 1% would be 1607, right? 1607, because you have to round it to the nearest dollar. So that's 2407. So for the trainee, it's 2407. Okay, let's grade this. This is calculator. So starting from question 1. Okay, so we have CD triple A, C D A A, okay. Then sixth is CCDBC. CCDBC. Okay, 11 is CDACD. CDACD. Okay, 16 ABBDA. ABBDA. 21 CBDCD. CBDCD. 26 ADCCD. ADCCD. Okay. Gradient questions. 31 1250 7590. 1250 7590. 3420 3503. 23500. Okay, so this was supposed to be 3503. I think that's fair, right? Because you're doing such big calculations. Okay, 36.62. Let's check 36.69. No, it can't be 0.62 because 0.62 will happen when it's 62 by 100, right? So, because they are assuming that it's 2 by 10 into 8 by 10. That's not correct, because if you're spinning it twice, the first time would be 2 by 10 and the second time the 9 outcomes would be left, right? Okay, 374520. 4520 and 38 is 2407. Yeah, that is correct. So we have, 36 is the one that we need to, kind of relook at, because that is where the answer is not matching. And 35 is, yeah, fine. That's just a difference of 3. Okay, so I hope this exercise was useful. If it was, hit like and subscribe to the channel. I have uploaded solutions to all EST math sections on the channel, so do check those out. I'll link to them. I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Take care. Bye-bye.